Your gut has 500 million neurons. It produces 95% of your serotonin. It communicates with your brain through the vagus nerve, around the clock, every single day. Your stomach is not just digesting food, it is running your mood. Most people think of the brain as the control center of the body. The organ in your skull calls the shots, and everything else just follows. But there is a second nervous system living inside your digestive tract that most people have never heard of. Scientists call it the enteric nervous system, and it is extraordinary. The enteric nervous system contains roughly 500 million neurons. To put that in perspective, that is more neurons than your entire spinal cord. This network lines your gut from your esophagus to your colon, and it can operate completely independently from your brain. If you severed the connection between your brain and your gut would keep working. It has its own reflexes, its own sensory cells, its own motor neurons. It is a brain in its own right. Researchers literally call it the second brain. Now here's where things get really interesting. Your gut is the largest producer of serotonin in the entire body. About 95% of your body's serotonin is manufactured in your gut, not your brain. Serotonin is the neurotransmitter most associated with mood, happiness, and emotional stability. When doctors prescribe antidepressants like SSRIs, those medications work partly by acting on serotonin in the gut, not just in the brain. This is why gastrointestinal side effects from antidepressants are so common. The gut is deeply involved in the chemistry of how you feel. The communication highway between your gut and brain is the vagus nerve. This is one of the longest nerves in the human body, running from your brainstem all the way down into your abdomen. It carries signals in both directions. But here's the part that changes everything. The signals going from your gut up to your brain outnumber the signals going from your brain down to your gut by a ratio of 9-1. Your gut is not just receiving instructions, it is sending them. Your gut is telling your brain how to feel, far more than your brain is telling your gut what to do. The microorganisms living in your gut play a direct role in this process. Your gut microbiome contains trillions of bacteria, and specific strains have been shown to produce neurotransmitters and their building blocks. Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, two of the most studied probiotic species, can produce GABA and precursors to dopamine. In animal studies, mice raised in completely sterile environments with no gut bacteria develop significantly higher levels of anxiety and stress hormones compared to mice with normal microbiomes. Restore the bacteria, and the anxiety decreases. The bacteria in your gut are not just helping you digest food, they are helping regulate your brain chemistry. There's another mechanism that connects gut health to mental health, and it is called intestinal permeability, commonly known as leaky gut. The lining of your intestines is designed to be selectively permeable, allowing nutrients through while keeping harmful substances out. But when this lining becomes compromised, bacteria and toxic compounds called lipopolysaccharides, or LPS endotoxins, can pass through the gut wall and enter the bloodstream. From there, they can cross the blood-brain barrier and trigger neuroinflammation. Chronic neuroinflammation has been increasingly linked to depression, anxiety, and brain fog. This is not a fringe idea. It is an active and growing area of neuroscience research. The clinical evidence for probiotics and mood is building steadily. A major meta-analysis examined multiple randomized controlled trials and found that probiotic supplementation was associated with meaningful reductions in depression scores. This is not a claim that probiotics replace medication or therapy. They do not, but the evidence suggests they can be a powerful adjunct, particularly for people whose mood issues may be connected to gut dysfunction. So what can you actually do about this? The most evidence-backed strategies for feeding your second brain are straightforward. Eat a wide variety of fiber-rich plants, because diverse fiber feeds diverse bacteria. Add fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi to support a healthy microbiome. Consider a quality probiotic with clinically studied strains. Omega-3 fatty acids help maintain the integrity of the gut lining, and compounds like turmeric have been shown to reduce gut inflammation and support gut barrier function. Your mood is not just about what is happening in your mind. It is about what is happening in your gut. The connection is real, it is measurable, and it means that taking care of your digestive health is not just about avoiding stomach problems. It is about protecting your mental health too. Your mood might not be in your head, it might be in your gut.